All right, bye.
How's it going, Mr. Green?
It's doing well, Mr. Cruz. Welcome.
Thank you, sir. I talked to your secretary, Hassan, and
Yeah.
he said this would be a good time for you.
It is. It's
Awesome.
a great time.
Here's my business card, just so you can look at that and keep for after our conversation, just so we don't have to talk through Hassan anymore. And do you mind if I take any notes?
No, I don't mind.
Awesome.
Write it down. Write it down.
How's your day going so far?
It's been pretty good. Pretty good. Not too many surprises. Pretty standard. So
Good.
you doing well?
My day's doing well so far, a little busy, had some miscommunication issues here and there. So you're in the roofing business. Did you start that business or is it a family run business?
I did start it. It's let's see. Started about 8 years ago.
Okay.
We've grown significantly since then. A lot of hard work, blood, sweat, and tears kind of thing.
Okay.
But I'm blessed. It's been a fortunate
Awesome.
opportunity.
And about how many employees do you have currently?
We operate with right at 50 employees.
Awesome.
That number has grown a lot recently. So.
Okay. And do you plan on continuing to grow over this next year or?
Yep. We have a platform set up for the rest of this year and through 2017. And we're definitely going to have to bring on some more employees to keep that intact.
Awesome. So from growing, 8 years ago to now, what are some of the growing pains that you were going through?
Well, you always have to take on some extra stress or hiccups when you bring somebody new, just the learning curve they have to go through. So you have to remember, you got to help them along and teach them. It's just a hassle dealing with other customers when you outsource work, trying to get supplies and set schedules. So that's typical.
Okay.
That's understanding, but that's.
So your day-to-day is kind of stressful.
It's not concrete a week out. It's always
Okay.
the day of kind of stuff. So as long as you're prepared that anything can happen, it'll be all right.
Awesome. And who takes care of your payroll? How do you pay your employees?
I do that. That's
Okay.
me. And it's pretty, I guess for lack of a better term, old school, but that's what I'm used to and that works. So that's what we've been doing since we started.
Awesome. Now, before we move any further, you're the owner, so do you get to make all the decisions, or do we need someone else that we might have to invite in?
If I wanted, I could make an executive decision, but
Okay.
for good business purpose, I would probably want to consult a couple others.
Okay. Now, obviously, I'm with ADP, and we are a payroll company.
Right.
And I'm just gonna give this to you real quick.
Okay.
Here's our pricing. So let's just say you stayed at 50 employees.
Right.
A month you would pay $68.95 per
Okay.
payroll processing. And it's a one-time fee of $150 per company.
Okay.
So if you even that out over a year, you're probably dishing out right around $75 a month.
Is this an annual fee?
That is a one-time only fee.
Okay.
So for your
Never
company,
again.
Never again.
All right.
So if that is something of your interest, and moving forward with us, this would be what we would talk about. And as you continue to grow to 51 or more employees, then it just stays at $78 a month.
Okay.
And just want you to have that. And then also, I know you say you're old school, and if you happen to come with ADP, not only do you get the first 2 months free with our process, but I'm also your personal connection. So a lot of times when you start a new business, you have to go through things and you need someone to fix it. Well, I'm your contact, and you have my business card for that.
Can I call you at 3 a.m.?
You can call me at 3 a.m.
Okay. Yeah, because that's when we do payroll, is at 3 a.m.
That's awesome. So do you do it every 2 weeks or bi-month or monthly?
We do bi-monthly.
Okay.
Paycheck every 2 weeks.
Now, what kind of headaches do you have when you do the payroll?
I'm sure, doing it kind of an old-fashioned way, it's slower than it could be faster if I had some sort of, software to help like this. If you're using computer's brain instead of yours, it's probably less likely to make errors.
Yeah.
Just little things like that, little annoyances, but
Mm-hmm.
nothing too drastic, just smaller things.
Now, just off the top of your head, is there anything that might scare you about, switching from old school to, something like ADP?
Maybe just, the unknown right away. People are usually scared of what they don't know, so
Okay.
until I figured out, kind of how it worked and all that, I may be a little like, where'd they get this number? Where'd they get that? But
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty standard, nothing that would keep me up at night.
I got you. Now, let's just say you have 5 extra hours a week. How could you use those hours?
5 extra hours a week, I don't have anything specific, but something, you can put it wherever, if you needed to meet with somebody like you, or if you just needed to spend some time
Yeah.
with an extra employee to make sure they were all caught up, that would work.
Well, I just want to show you, I know you have a few more minutes left, just real quick. Here's our mobile app, and that if you use our mobile app, you can insert everything manually, and you can just go insert your employees, they clock in, and everything. So now you have accurate information with your employees, and they get paid, and it saves you a little bit of stress. But, just being polite to your time, do you think that we could possibly set up a follow-up meeting, maybe sometime next week or next month?
Yeah, I mean, I would definitely be interested to, follow up, and maybe I can run these numbers and idea by, the other, few employees that would be necessary, and see what they think, and then I'll definitely, meet with you again.
Awesome,
So-
awesome.
Excuse my secretary there, she will be getting a call from me for interrupting such an important meeting.
That's understandable.
Yeah,
Well,
that's-
I will reach out to your secretary again, Hassan, even though she interrupted us, and set everything up for maybe sometime next week, and then see if we can't move forward.
All right, thank you, sir.
All right, thank you, Eli.